on for 3 weeks without any practice or seeing the fight.
Can I link? Can I link the actual streaming thing, or do they just have to go to my Twitch?
I don't know, actually.
What are you streaming on?
Twitch.
Just link the channel.
Okay.
Watching helps learning and recognizing things.
Oh, 100%, Matt.
100%, yeah.
There is going to be a little bit of delay, though, Matt, so keep that in mind if you have a question.
Matt, it would actually be...
interrupt the game.
Well, Matt, it would actually be better for you to just listen to the audio of the stream. That way you won't have a confusion.
Oh yeah,
one of us could stream on Discord.
I'll stream on Discord so Matt doesn't hear an echo of his voice. Because I'm not sure about Matt, but that throws me off so much and makes me hate talking.
Well, what I was suggesting was that he not talk in Discord and perhaps leave Discord and watch the stream.
Oh, that would make sense too.
You can do either of those things, Matt, whichever you want.
I'll keep...
Although if you're really nice, you could open Keller's stream in a different window and just mute that.
Mute the site, not the stream. Because if you mute the stream, Twitch doesn't count you as a viewer.
Have I missed anybody with invites?
I don't care.
I normally just turn it down to like 1%.
I mean, I'm not an affiliate. I'm not getting anything from my streaming. It's just, I do this for y'all because nobody gives a shit. I am, as it turns out, not entertaining.
Which makes no sense because I think we're super the fuck entertaining.
Yes, but everyone who finds us entertaining is here.
That's fair.
I will just keep my comments to myself.
Well,
you can also always type them in guild chat or in a whisper to somebody if you have a specific question too, Matt.
Well, listening to you describing what to do next helps.
Okay.
Looks like we've got a smaller group tonight.
That's about what we've had. We've had 16 to 20. Noah, I've just invited you twice, but you've ignored me twice. But also, you were not signed up. Yeah, I think the game was tonight instead of tomorrow, for once. No, now that I put the rate on the...
Yeah, wow, Al.
What?
Second time you weren't signed up.
Probably means I'm not signed up.
For you.
You are not signed up, Elle. I just checked.
No, I just saw a tweet video of someone blowing up the entire goblin camp with barrels. They just put barrels in a line, so they exploded, and wow. So that would be the barrel cheese.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Anybody else I've missed with invites or summons?
We're going left to right.
right, probably is the way we typically go.
Here's the question, though. Does Baldur's Gate 3 allow you to shove barrels into your pants, though?
Goodness. I don't feel like they would fit in your pants.
Divinity 2 sure allowed you to, and they only weighed 50 kilograms, which
I wear clown
is
pants.
a lot, but wasn't enough to stop me from fitting, like, hundreds.
I wouldn't have enough room for anything in my pants besides what I already have.
Because they only wear skinny jeans.
If we could wait and do that Tuesday, it would be a lot better.
See what Tuesday?
He was saying if we stress me out enough and it breaks my water, is that a guild achievement? And I was like, I'm not opposed, but let's wait till Tuesday because my OB is not on call this weekend.
Yes, let's wait until Tuesday.
I'm gonna need that to show up in the UI.
Same as Tuesday.
Second in the poll.
Oh!
I had the 24th, so now I'm sad.
It could still happen.
Really could still. It depends on probably how quickly they decide to schedule the induction, honestly, because I don't trust my white coat hypertension problem to go away before Monday morning.
White coat?
So that's what they call it when your blood pressure is high when you go to the doctor but not at home.
Oh.
That's what they call cute nurses.
I take it all the time at home. It's fine. It's not.
I feel like I have that problem too.
Yeah. It's been totally fine at home, like 100 over 60, and I go into the doctor and it's like 150 over 90. That's just silly.
It's the car ride.
I mean, that's what it is.
I thought it was the cute nurses.
I don't think that's my problem. I personally think my nurse
The
would
handsome nurses?
break me in half. No, I swing both ways. It's mostly that Kate, while attractive, could snap me in two like a twig.
Could
And that
she?
isn't attractive?
I mean, first of all,
A
but
little intimidating.
she does.
And that isn't attractive?
She didn't.
I
Shit.
want to point out that a lot of us find our nurses relaxing that way.
I mean, she is thin, but she is like...
She's not
really
that
strong.
buff.
No, I mean more in the, like, you shouldn't cross her kind of way.
Okay, sure. She has no nonsense vibes.
I don't think she broke no shit, you know what I mean? No, she's tiny, it's not that, it's...
If you're easily intimidated, I guess.
I am! Eat your food. Oh my god. Apparently so.
Are we doing cauldrons?
This is the last potion cauldron until I get more time for farming.
Or people get on to help you with that.
Oh, I've got some Cerelac thingies that I can send you.
That will be helpful, but what I really need are the 3 uncommon herbs.
What are the 3 uncommons?
Not Hawk and Bloom, the other 3.
Cass wants a repair, and can we get a summon stone when you have a chance to, Ed?
File cauldron is up.
Trying to get Karen in here. I know Karen was flying, but get him in here before the file thingy goes away.
Did we get a Jeeves yet?
No, I don't think either of our Jeeves people were paying super attentions.
Dang.
Here you go.
Up in the back. Okay, make sure you get your files, your potions, put your files on, grab 2 more, get your other buffs and stuffs. Remember that in phase 1... Yeah, Shadow.
Oh, I just gonna say a mage table, please.
Okay. In phase 1, remember range, we're going to start at green. We're going to move to the right each time we get a bomb until we're kind of in the center of the donut Cheerio situation. After they blow up, we'll group at yellow, and then we're going to stay grouped up. We'll move left and forward for the next set of bombs, then we're just going to go around the outside of the Cheerio for the bombs. Disintegrate should move just to the sides of the group or in front of the group, so that we are not standing on top of each other. So you don't want to get hit by 2, but you do need to make sure you clear before the end. Don't stand in the random swirlies. And make sure if you are ranged, you are staying grouped up with Ro to the best of your ability. Don't make me cranky. When we get the transition, we go to the down phase. Do your best to pick up 8 to 10 stacks of the little wispies, but make sure you get into each of the 3 white portals to get out in time. Transition to phase 2. Phase 2, always stay at the, well, and phase 3, stay at the boss's butt. When the boss breathes in phase 2, it summons the ads. We're going to group up around the ads, murder their faces right off. Blossoms come up, move out of the blossoms. Don't stand in the breath line, because that also will give you stacks. In phase 2, if you get infinite duress, the best place to go is the yellow-orange side. Second best places are blue or skull. Please try to avoid purple. But if you go to purple, it's better than not going to an edge, so. Once you get dispelled, you'll knock everybody else backwards from you, and then you can come back to the group. When we get to phase 3, the goal is for the tanks to pull the boss to the center. We're all going to make a nice little conga line around the very edge of the platform on the yellow-orange side of the Cheerio. Purple swirlies will come up, we'll move forward. Start killing ads. Once the first hurtling barrage message goes out, we are good to dispel the infinite duress, which means everybody else needs to be in the center of the Cheerio. You're going to get tossed funny. Once we're in the center of the Cheerio, we're going to stack for the black hole. The 2 people with hurtling barrage are going to move out of the group so that you're not sending the hurtling barrage thing through the group. The void bombs will come up at the same time that the black hole is dropping. Pick up the void bombs, clear them. Once the black hole turns dark, move out of it. Shortly thereafter, there is the hide, and then we start that all over again. First 30 seconds are the hardest in that last phase. Let's see what we remember. Sirdor. Are you ready, Sirdor? Alright, we're good.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1. Bomb incoming.
To the right.
AOE incoming.
And again. Knockback soon. Hey, get to move to yellow. Disintegrate coming in. It's on row.
Breath incoming.
Breath, move. Regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Regroup. And again, perfect.
Defensive.
Except for Roach, who died. But
breath incoming.
Breath. Watch the swirlies. Regroup for bomb.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Lift.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Kess, Lenneth, Kaorin. still need to clear. With this or the next disintegrate.
Defensive.
Regroup.
Incoming.
Try to make sure you're not running too far ahead. Disintegrate on rope. Get ready to group up. Use your defensives now. And we'll need to rest Cheney. This is the transition.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Breath incoming.
Boss butt. Ads coming up. Much murder.
Watch your step.
Blossoms. Don't be in them, but
Bomb
keep the
incoming.
ads in. Void bombs coming in. Need 2 people to pick
Taunt
them up.
force.
Ben has 1. And Ed has the other. Infinite dress soon. Yellow, blue, or skull. It's on Lenneth. Everybody else middle of the Cheerio. Waiting for the
Defensive.
tank to blow up first. Hey, should be good. New breath soon.
Breath incoming. Run out.
Group up friends.
Watch your step.
Blossoms.
Taunt boss.
Interrupts. Dress on Withers. We'll wait till we finish these off. Withers is skull side, so just get yourself positioned. Interrupts. Wait for tank.
Bomb incoming.
Void bombs coming in. Should be good. Dispel.
Watch your feet.
Nice. Bombs up. Ben has
Breath
1.
incoming.
New breath. The other one is in one of the blossoms. Where Ath has it.
Watch your step.
New blossoms. Interrupts.
Defensive.
Transition soon. Clean up the ads. Interrupt.
Interrupt 2.
We're gonna go yellow orange side here after
Run
the
out.
pushy push.
Phase 3.
A conga line. Oh, this might be close, so be
Watch
careful.
your step.
Conga line. Purple swirls. Move forward. Lenneth is staying a little bit out. Alice group up near the boss butt. Okay, should be good for
Taunt boss.
Dispel. Kill Ad. Barrage on Wrath and Kella. Stack in the
Bomb
black hole.
incoming.
Bombs are coming in. One's in the circle.
Watch your feet.
Out of the circle. Interrupt. Hide is in 5.
Watch your step.
4, 3,
Hide.
2, 1.
Frontal soon.
Drop that last ad.
Defensive.
Infinite dress soon. We're gonna wait until after the next ascension. We're going
That's
skull
a bad
side.
Watch your
Shadow.
feet.
That'd be good. Skull side is where you're gonna go for the big
Watch your
swirly.
step. Run out.
Should be good to dispel. Oh, except for Shadow's going to go off the edge. Don't take that yet. Now you're good.
Stack high.
That did not put you where I expected. More ads are up. Bombs are coming
Bomb
in.
incoming.
Interrupts.
Watch your feet.
Vin and Ed have bombs. Barrages on Kess. And knowledge. Interrupt. The hide is in 5. Interrupts. Find your lines.
Watch your
5,
step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure always
So
targeting the
found
lowest
that
level.
Yep.
Stack on L on the. Try to move closer to skull so we clear the swirlies, meteors on the skull side. Interrupt.
Stack high. Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in. I would say we should be good to dispel. I think. L has a bomb. Finn has a bomb. Barrage on Ed.
Watch
And
your
evade.
step.
Purple side. If it had cleared, we could have gone back to skull, but back to center.
Use symbol of hope, Shadow.
Frontal coming in.
Flames down. I mean, black hole stack. Try to stack near the meteors so that we can break them. Okay, so I know that like phase 1 was a little bit messy and we lost more people than we typically did like last time, but like I think that's actually technically the furthest into phase 3 we've ever gotten. Not percent wise, but like time wise was pretty solid.
And I think we only lost people to scrambling with those breaths that keep on facing towards us.
Yeah. And phase 3, and it's hard to figure out where the boss is facing, but we really need to make sure just always moving to his butt. Yeah, we're a little bit behind. We also lost like 3 DPS before phase 2. And we've been behind a little bit.
Heals as well, though.
I was too. No, the healing was good. The DPS we need a little bit more of, but I think we were all still scrambling a bit in phase 1.
Can you not put a marker on the boss? That way you can see which way he's looking?
The marker doesn't really help see what way he's looking. It tells you where he is, but you have to be able to see the tail versus the face, unfortunately.
Because if you put a skull, it looks the same either way?
Yeah, so like,
okay.
The skull goes above their
name bar.
Their health bar, not necessarily them, and so it doesn't move.
It's also just a two-dimensional picture.
Yeah. Basically, people need to be on the other side of the boss from the tank.
Why don't we just tie a bow on his tail?
That would be helpful if we could do that. That would be very helpful for me. Although some of it said like everything is purple and my eyes can't parse.
Do what? Because I didn't hear what Matt said.
Tie a bow on his tail.
Oh, that would be nice, but that would involve, they'd probably make it a purple bow.
They probably would, and it would probably pull the boss before we're ready. Also, for the record, Roach, I totally did not mean to call you out. It was that I was like, great job, and then noticed you were dead. I felt bad.
Well,
wasn't actually trying to call you out.
Next time, just say thanks for the sacrifice, Roach.
She did tell me I done a good job when I died.
It's true. I don't know when you died. I don't think you died in phase 1.
He's even a gnome. He's the sacrificial gnome.
The sacrificial mechanome.
Yes, but usually people know they screwed up, so telling them they screwed up doesn't actually usually help, in my opinion.
I haven't figured out what keeps killing me. I haven't seen it. I just die.
In phase 1, Serdor, it's the bombs. You need to get further away from them.
It says glittering surge.
Oh, that's at the transition. You need to use turtle when I say defensives.
Well, that's only very technically. I mean, yeah, that was a very technical thing that killed him, but he did get, I think, more breath than needed.
Over all of the pulls you have done, those are the 2 things that tend to kill you, is staying too close to the bombs once they've gone off, because they pulse, so you have to be further away than it looks. And 2, when I say defensives, use turtle.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody said they were ready.
By the time you said you defensive, I was already dead.
Does Demon Hunter have any defensive?
2,
Yeah.
1. Bomb incoming.
Right, move right.
AOE incoming.
Okay.
Again?
That makes sense. I didn't know that was defense.
Darkness.
Thanks.
Knock back soon.
Knocking back.
Yellow time.
Boss.
Disintegrate on row.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Restack.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs. Left. And then forward.
Defensive. Breath incoming.
Breath. Group back up. Disintegrates out. Just release. Regroup.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in. Left.
Breath incoming.
Again. Disintegrates next. Lenneth, Ed, Surtur, Wrath.
Defensive.
Restack. Bombs. Lenneth and Surtur need to be in these disintegrate.
AOE incoming.
Defensive.
Well, I was, but he killed me.
We had other problems. Since all of our healers are dead, there are definitely other problems.
Not sure what the problem was exactly.
We can just jump off and try again.
Stack high.
I mean, there was a period there where...
Teleport on
So everybody stay dead. There was a period there where I got hit by, like, 4 of the damn swirlies, which bumped us places and we were kind of scattered as a ranged group, but I don't think that was the only issue. At all.
Yeah, because usually I have a few seconds to cast Salvation, and now I did not.
Do the healers have like something to attack with or anything, or are they just healers?
Most healers DPS when they have time to, when they're not busy trying to keep people alive. Different classes have different levels of DPS, but...
I also spam smite for free casts.
Chubby Bane Withers, did you get res? Cool.
I know Holy Paladin DPS is to get Holy Power.
That is true.
Although not as much as they used to.
Which is both confusing and why.
The rework changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure you eat your food. And once you're ready, go to green if you're ranged.
If you're not using a defensive for that second glittering sword, though, please do.
Oh, for real, like 100%. Like you need to.
Do we have a rotation for that? Because I thought we did.
I'm using Salvation, but that time I didn't even get a chance to cast Salvation before I was dead.
I mean, I'm not a healer, so healers can yell at me if I'm incorrect in this, but I feel like every healer should use a cooldown on it because Phase 2 isn't on the second Glittering Surge, because Phase 2 is not heal intensive, typically speaking, unless we're fucking shit up pretty hard. So by the time we get to Phase 3, most of our cooldowns should be back up.
My only stipulation is we need a few for, like, at least one for the first Glittering, kind of.
Well, yeah, that's fair, but like we definitely need more on that second one.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So, if you have one up when we do the second one, I would use it, personally. Because that's really, really rough. Sorry, doing buttons.
I think
Doing the things.
Shadow's been salving on the first one, for example, and that's all we really need for the first one, just to clarify.
Are they doing a countdown tonight? It's not showing up on my computer.
Yes, Shinny is. You might need to update your DBM.
Well, nothing's counting down right now, sir.
No, it's not right now, but if he hasn't seen one tonight, that may be the issue.
Do you want me to try changing?
Sure.
Do you see one now, Sirdar?
Yeah, I see that one.
Huh.
5,
I don't
4,
know.
3,
Weird.
2.
Here we go.
1.
We had that
Bomb
problem
incoming.
on Thursday.
Right.
AOE incoming.
Again.
Knocking back.
Knock back. Yellow
Torn
safety.
boss.
Disintegrate coming in. Breath after.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Stack it yellow.
Bomb incoming.
Left. Forward.
Defensive. Breath incoming.
Breath. Disintegrates. Watch Storlies. Regroup. Ranged are everywhere. Get your asses on me.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Breath. Keep moving. Cast Lenneth, Ed, Surdor, Nalu, Wrath. Disintegrates on Wrath.
Defensive.
Regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in. Res for L.
AOE
Defensives.
incoming.
I love your shield, Chubby.
Stack high.
Coming in on the transition.
Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Booty time. Ads coming up.
Watch your step.
Blossoms.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Defensive. Watch your feet.
Yvain. And Vin. Duress coming in. We'll wait till after tank blows up. Wrath.
Run out.
Wrath is on yellow-orange side. Tank's gonna blow up soon.
Taunt
Waiting for
boss.
tank to come back. Should be good.
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Watch your step.
Adds up. Blossoms.
Defensive. Interrupt 1.
Interrupts. Ed has duress. Don't do it yet. Ed is blue side, so make sure you're not gonna get tossed through the crap. Wait for tank.
Bomb incoming.
Should be good. And bombs are down.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Vin has one. Nalu has the other. Stack on Ed.
Watch your step.
Blossoms. Interrupts.
Defensive. Interrupt 2.
Transition. Clean up Ed.
Run out.
And ready to go to yellow-orange after the pushy push. Conga line time.
Watch your step.
Don't be in the bad. Right up on the edge. Forward.
Interrupt one.
But.
Taunt boss.
Hey, dispel. Kill ads. Stack.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in. Interrupts. Out of the bad. Nalu has one bomb. There's a second one right on the edge of the whatchamadigger. Roach has it. Interrupts. In the lines.
Watch your step. 3,
Cheney's down.
2,
that was weird.
1.
I may have forgotten a barrage call, so I may have gotten barraged. Too many people dead! Ads are going nowhere!
I think it's possible I popped out right as the
thing went off. That's possible.
Watch your step.
Which is weird because usually it's right before. But
can just stack for this set. Move in. Ah! Okay, I do have some insight into phase 1.
Bomb incoming.
I know what part of our problem is.
Is it that people are dying?
I mean, yes. Although I will say, so we lost a bunch of people right at the end of phase 1, but we were 3-ish% lower on the transition to phase 2 than we have been like last time. Like, whatever it was, Thursday night. So that was good. But then we were, you know, like 8% behind because we had 6 people dead by the time we got to the transition to 3. So, if we can keep people alive, I think we'll be further ahead. But,
2, 2, 1.
no, in phase 1, so it's not, there's the pain from the glittering surges, which is like the intense, is, oh my god, people are gonna die. But we get the 2 stacks. I saw nothing, Cheney. What the? Wait. No, do it again. I may not have been paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, okay. So I actually think I know, Lennis. So it tends to be when the bombs, when they go down, we have to get out of the swirly and they pulse. But that's like not that bad. When they do that blow up and they turn into the solid puddles, it's a burst of damage and it's knocking people low. And then I think they're getting hit by the swirlies, the other, and so and particularly that last set, if people get low right before the glittering surge, we just can't keep them alive through the glittering surge. Because it's that when the bombs blow up that people are dipping low. Is that phase 1, Flame?
Yes, that's the debuff that he puts on the tanks. And about 10 seconds after they get it, it blows up for 60k-ish damage, I think.
Oh, so maybe that's happening at the same time as something else too.
Right before the glittering surge.
Is that based on how low you are?
It's based on the damage we take from the dot that's on us for 30 seconds.
How many healers?
When is that dot?
We have 4 right now.
One of us always has it, pretty much.
What does it?
Oh.
Finn, did you get the res?
Adventure guide.
What's the name of that one logging thing that tells you, wipe something?
Blazing blast. L.
That's the damage from it exploding.
The burning claws is the thing that we get hit by, and then blazing blast is the damage that happens after it blasts.
Make sure you get your buffs and stuff. So we'll try one pull with.
Serdar just went offline.
Okay, I'll try one pull with Nalu healing also, just to see if we can figure out where the spikes are happening and how to mitigate them a bit, but see how much it impacts their DPS.
I'm back. I was just checking my add-ons.
What's the log thing though? Because I want to look up.
White Fest.
Ah, Wipe Fest. I was thinking Boss Wipe, and I'm just like, no, that's not it.
Because we do want more DPS, but also when we lose 6 DPS, we don't have more DPS, so... Yeah. We'll just gotta find the right... Also, Shaman heals are really powerful on that last Glittering Surge, too, so...
Potentially, me and Nalu can also switch if we want.
That's true. We can see how this goes. Listen to Tinks and Vincent. Most importantly, has the baby pooped yet? Many times, it's been a busy day. All right, here we go.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Potion.
Incoming.
And right.
AOE incoming.
And again.
Knocking back.
Knockback. Yellow.
Taunt boss.
Disintegrate coming in.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Stack, stack.
Bomb incoming.
To the left. Make sure you're moving with the group. You don't put it ahead of us.
Breath
Restack.
incoming.
Breath. Disintegrates. Regroup.
Taunt boss.
Bombs coming in.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Some of you are getting ahead of the group. Make sure you're staying on my green triangle, please. Disintegrates.
Defensive.
Regroup.
Bomb.
Cast in Shadow. Last disintegrate, so cast in Shadow.
AOE incoming.
Defensives. In the green and the chubby thing. Chubby's Dome of Happiness. Transition.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Breath. Stack on it.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in.
Taunt boss.
Lenneth has one.
Watch your feet.
The other one's right over there. Thanks. Evane has it. Duress. Waiting until after tank blows up.
Defensive.
Shadow's at skull, so make sure you're positioned accordingly. Should be good.
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Run out.
Ads are up.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Taunt boss.
Interrupt. Duress, don't do it yet.
Interrupt team.
Interrupts. Wait for tank.
Bomb incoming.
Should be good. And
Breath
bomb.
incoming.
Blossom soon.
Watch your step. Stack high.
We got split
think
in a
we
really
were
weird
good.
way.
Yeah, we did. We did. Let's try that again.
What happens if I just stay down here and you all wait?
Might work.
No, I think
If you don't blow up first, yeah.
Never lost him.
Okay, so stay dead anyway.
You say
This is heroic,
Yep.
right?
Yes, it is.
Has anybody ever seen Olympus Has Fallen? Basically, an attack on the White House by the Chinese.
Okay.
It's a Gerard Powers movie.
Yeah, it's
I have
pretty
not.
good, but I found out on Netflix they don't allow it anymore in Canada, US, or Britain because I guess it represents North Korea in a bad way.
No, they don't have it on Netflix anymore in those
Chubby Withers?
jurisdictions because they don't have a license to it.
Oh.
The cynical
Well, I
reason
went-
is always licensing.
Make sure you get
ended
your
up
buffs.
having to go. I had to change my VPN to Mexico, and I was able to watch it.
Yeah, if a movie goes off of Netflix, 99% of the time it's because they chose not to continue the license.
And the other 1% of the time, it's because Netflix is stupid.
Well,
Ready to check.
There are cases where Netflix does stupid things, okay?
I was going to say 100% of the time it's because Netflix is stupid, but...
I mean, sometimes they, like, literally just cannot afford it, though. Like, with the Star Trek shit, for example. But anyway, focus.
5, 4.
Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Sometimes
Bomb
content
incoming.
creators pull licensing.
To the right.
AOE incoming.
Again. Potion.
Knocking back.
Knockback. Yellow safety time.
Current boss.
Disintegrate's coming in.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Regroup at yellow.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs. Left. Again.
Defensive.
Breath soon.
Breath incoming.
Disintegrate on row. Regroup.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Breath incoming.
Breath, keep moving.
Defensive.
Oh, watch out. Regroup. Then Cheney,
Bomb
Lyneth,
incoming.
Nalu, and Pyro. Keep going.
AOE incoming.
Defensive. In the stuff. Down 2 healers. And no res. I think we should just jump off the side and try again.
So, can we control where that breath goes?
No.
Not really. It targets a random person.
Is it only melee, or...?
No, it's
No.
a random person.
Yeah.
I hate it, then.
And we don't have as many melee as we used to. I think we have like 3. We used to have a much more even split.
It it's been inconvenient so many times these past polls.
Well, and the thing to remember is, so most of the time when I say breath, you don't have to worry about it because it's not on us. But the telegraph for it, the fire breath thing, is up before he starts casting it. So if you see it and it's on us, you gotta move before it actually starts casting, because the searing breath that you get if you get hit by it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, searing has killed a number of people.
If you have a group mobility cooldown, it would be good to use if you see it on us.
Did anybody who is still dead not have resonance? And I think it's not really it's just we got to make sure, like, if it targets the range group, we should have time as a range group to get out of the breath. We're just being slow. And if you're getting out of it, even if you take damage, like healers, you can't stop halfway and start healing because you're getting hit by the breath, and often you're getting hit by the bombs, and that will kill you, and then you're dead. So
it's almost like they planned that.
Chubby, did you get the res? Yeah, they were kind of a dick designing this fight, personally. I need a little less all at once. And a little less purple. But I don't think they'll do the little less purple.
Has anybody looked into the coloring for people hard to see? They have different colors that they can use.
Yeah, we've done that on a few bosses. I don't know if anybody's tried it on this one.
There's not a great mode for separating the purples is the problem. They all kind of blend together in all three of the colorblind modes.
Watch them start to design things around the colorblind accessibility now. Like, to try and counteract people using it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Incoming.
Potions to the right.
Incoming. Knocking back.
Knockback. Yellow.
Taunt boss.
Disintegrate's coming in.
Breath incoming.
And breath.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs. Again.
Defensive.
Regroup. Breath coming in.
Breath incoming.
Disintegrate soon. On row. Regroup.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Breath incoming.
And a breath. And another bomb. New disintegrate. Make sure we're clearing.
Defensive. Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Anything countering on the last disintegrate.
Which is this next one. Last disintegrate, Lenneth and Kaoran. Nobody else stands swirly. Stack up, defensive. Transition.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming. Watch your step.
Adds
Bomb
up.
incoming.
Void bombs coming in.
Taunt boss.
Wrath has one. And Ed has the other. Sturdard, go to Skull. Or over this side, that's fine too. Go to the edge. Okay, should be good for the dispel. Regroup. If you get to 7 stacks from me, you probably want to just go down and clear.
Run out.
Adds are up.
Watch your step.
Blossoms.
Taunt boss.
Duress on Withers, waiting till after tank blows up. There's the tank. Yep.
Bomb incoming.
Bomb's coming in. Should be good. Watch the bomb. Then has one. Ed has the other. Group back up.
Watch your step.
Blossoms.
Defensive.
Transition soon. Interrupts.
Run out.
So one out that last down here.
Interrupt 3. Watch your step.
Conga line. Center of the cheerio for everybody except for Chubby. Don't be in boss phase. Okay, good for the dispel. Group up. Barrage is on Pyro and Shadow.
Bomb
Stack. Bomb's coming in. And out. Let's start with X. Need to interrupt.
Interrupt 2.
L, you have a bomb. Sorry. Hide.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2.
Interrupt 3.
Make sure we're on the lowest edge. It's currently Moon.
Defensive.
Then X. Gotta wait to dispel till after the Ascendance. We're gonna go Skull set.
Watch your step. Run out. Stack high.
New adds up. Start on X. Potions are back up.
Res for flame.
Stack near the meteors.
Bomb incoming.
Bomb.
Taunt boss.
Lenneth has one. Moon. And Ed has the other. Barrage soon. Ed. And L.
You have 7 stacks.
Stack high.
Find your happy lines.
Watch your
5,
step.
4,
Hide.
3, 2.
Janie's dead. We can get her
1.
up. Stack, and then out of the bed. Infinite Duress is on blue side, so make sure you're not going to go through poop. And I would just dispel it now. Regroup. Bombs are up. Tank is down. The odds were much better on phase 3, actually. I think as long as we get the set down, it's the same marks. So I would say let's just typically try to go with, unless they get offset weird because of like crits and stuff, X, Moon, and then Square as our typical DPS order. If you see one that's like substantially lower, like we'll kill the low one, but When they're all 3 up and they're all at the same health, let's try to start on X. So we're all hitting the same one at the start.
Can't we mock one with skull to make it simple?
Scouring Eternity hurts.
To know what that is, sir, or just a second.
Well, it does 538,000 damage. I was at full health with the gun.
That is the explosion if you're not in the hidden place.
Oh yeah, that'll kill you dead. I didn't think Sarah had made it to phase 3 though, was I? Am I insane?
No, you survived 5 minutes.
Hey, Serdor, you survived to phase 3. Way to go!
That goes to show you that I'd never been there before because I didn't know what was happening.
Phase 3 is really chaotic. Cheney and Roach, do you guys need reses?
No, sorry, I was trying to figure out what the fuck killed me, which is apparently that when you're in the downstairs realm, you can still take damage from standing in the asteroid poo.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So that's important to know.
You still take damage from the ascension too, which is
Yeah.
irritating.
Yeah. Okay, so a few things. One, phase 1, Chef's Kiss, much better. Let's do that again. But for phase 3, there is a lot that is happening. So typically, the most important thing for basically everybody, do not stand in the boss's face because you will get one shot. That is thing number 1. The other insta-kill mechanic is when I say hide, we've got those meteors, which are hopefully across that yellow and orange side. A light shines from that side, and you get these like thin, purple, whitish lines across the floor. That is where it is safe to stand. You want to stand basically in the shadow. Those purple lines. The way to know if you're in a purple line, if you're having trouble like visually seeing it, is it stops the push. Like there's a push that's happening, so if you get in a safety line, you stand still. You can also usually stand on my head if you don't know where to be. Other than that, we're grouping up, except for when the void bomb goes off and becomes that dark purple swirly, then you need to move out of that and regroup up on the boss's butt while still doing all the void bombs and stuff. But I wouldn't have you do a void bomb starter. I just have you try to keep yourself alive. No, I want to do one more, Ed. We've got time. Are you going to pee yourself? Because if so, we'll go on break. But if not, I'd really like to do one more. That's worse. This was in Chevy and Vet.
Just chubby.
Here we go.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Bomb incoming.
Moving.
Incoming.
Again. Potions.
Knocking back.
Knockback. Hey, yellow.
Boss.
First disintegrate.
Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Bombs. Again.
Defensive.
Breath soon.
Breath incoming.
Disintegrates. Regroup right after.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Breath incoming.
Lenith, Nalu, Kieran, and Pyro.
Defensive.
There is one more. Group for bombs. Again. Last disintegrate in 5. Pyro, Lenith, Nalu. And move up into the middle and defensives.
AOE incoming.
Transition. Or we can toss dots on it before you go down.
Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2.
He
Phase
can
2.
throw dots, but he takes 90% less damage.
Yeah. Still makes him take damage. Stack on out.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in.
Defensive.
Vin has one. Roach has the other. Duress on Lenneth. Wait for tank to blow up.
Taunt boss.
Should be good. Breath soon.
Breath incoming.
Breath coming in, watch out.
Watch your step.
Blossoms.
Defensive.
Interrupt. Duress on Pyro. Waiting till after ads and tank blow up.
Run out.
Make sure you're not gonna. He's at yellow, so don't get knocked through poop.
Bomb incoming.
They should be good. Bombs coming up. Quick, Vin has one.
Breath incoming.
Breath has the other. Breath, watch out! Oh! Group up.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Transition soon.
Run out.
Making our way to yellow-orange safely.
Phase 3.
Yellow-orange.
Watch your step.
That's coming up. Forward. X1 first.
Taunt
Dispel.
boss.
Group up. Barrage on
Bomb
Alu and Ed. Bombs coming in.
Stack high.
Out of the bomb. Vin has one bomb.
Stack high.
Other one's down.
Teleport on you.
Uh-oh. Lenneth has it. Oh dear.
Yep.
Interrupt.
Watch
Lines.
4.
Be in the hidey space.
2. 1.
We're trying to get X down first. Then Moon.
Defensive.
Interrupts. Duress on Nalu. Wait till after the Ascension. We're gonna go Skull side of the Ascension.
Watch your step. Teleport
Ish.
on you. Run out.
Oh, sorry, I was following the ads.
Sorry. Forward again. Off the oh dear.
Did that expire or did we dispel it?
I think it expired.
Bomb incoming.
It's up for a fair amount of time.
Taunt
Get the low
boss.
ad.
Watch your
There's
feet.
2 that are low. L has a bomb. Kella has a bomb. Ads are gonna kill y'all here in a second.
Stack high. Watch your
5,
step.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, it's really rough when the
Interrupt
ads kind of
time.
go everywhere, but the tanks are kind of trying to get everything into position, so I don't know if
Well,
there's
and
a
part of
better
the problem
way.
is that they come up right after. The
Right.
first that are especially hard because, like, I can't get to them, but
Right.
Interrupt.
They spawn in the middle of the bad ascension, so it's you can't. The other thing I just want to say before I go on break, so that I don't forget, in phase 2, if you get to like 6 plus stacks, just go down and clear. Same thing in the last phase, honestly, because you're taking so much damage, you're going to be hard to keep alive, and one wrong step and you're going to die. So keep an eye on. If you're at like 5 or 6, maybe pick up the next bomb and go down. But if you're at 7, 8, 9, get the fuck out of there.
I'm dropping a G's because I will forget if I wait till after break.
Okay.
And I'm in.
Going on break?
Yes, we are going to go on break. Letting Chubby a res, and Jeeves is up if anybody needs to repair. Also, I will say, so because we have everybody alive and everybody did super great on phase 1, we were, I think it's 74 when we transitioned, which is 3 to 4% better than most of our pulls last Thursday. So that was with everybody alive last time. So we're doing good. We just need to do a little bit better on phase 2 and phase 3 and get there a little bit lower, and we will be okay.
Yes. You don't get the switch. Shadow left.
Wait, Shadow left?
Yeah, Shadow has to go at halftime, apparently.
Oh, okay, well
I didn't see it either till you said that, Al. Breakdown was going up.
I was whispering Ro, so we did agree on something, but...
I did, but I didn't realize Shadow was leaving.
Yep.
Back to it, healer!
No, we could totally 3-heal this fight, come on! Are you not believing hard enough?
My imagination is not strong.
And I bet you can take it with 3 DPS too, right?
Just keep saying, I think I can, I think
I can.
I
mean,
can.
this is, remember, last bosses on Heroic are hard.
I think for Sire Denathrius I was a DPS when we got ahead of the
I don't remember. Ed, you're staying, right?
I think that was like around the time where like we had 4 like holy priests. So like when everyone showed up, I would be the one to switch DPS a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think that's true.
So very well, the only achievement I have ever gotten as a healer, or like the head of the Curve achievement, was what's her face, the fish lady.
Well, that's because you often flake out right at the end of the season, Cass.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm tired of WoW. Which is fair. People have that problem, but like seriously, we're always like on the second to last boss when you typically disappear.
Yep. That's when I get bored for some reason the most time. But I'm actually interested. Like, I'm not bored of WoW anymore, which is great.
That's great. I'm also going to go fix...
that's her name.
Yes, that is what you're talking about. I'm going to go fix my life here, so give me a second. I am a noob and failed to attune my new trinket, so... Oopsie whoopsie. I don't know that Ed's back, but when he is, I could use a summons. Checking to see who's back.
I'm here.
Thanks, Matt.
Well, am I not key to this whole thing?
I actually think your support in Discord perhaps is in fact key to this whole thing, because that first pull was truly one of the best pulls we've had on mechanics in Phase 3 ever, so... I mean, it might have also been the practice, but...
I feel much better, but now thanks a lot.
You do bring a certain amount of optimism and joy, Matt.
Aw, shucks.
I'm still missing Kella, Chubby, Ed, Kess, Withers, Elle, and Karen. I'm flying back, so I'll be back in just a second.
So Tuesday, you're getting, you're gonna have a birth?
Sometime soon. My due date's technically the 27th, but because my blood pressure was high when I was in last week, I have to go in Monday. And if it's still high, they're gonna schedule me to get this baby out, so... Which would be sometime this week. It was unclear how soon that would be. Because everything else looks fine. And if everything else looks fine, then it was, well, we're not going to bump anyone else, but if something doesn't look fine, then we'll just bump people and you'll do it sooner, so...
But before they strap on the blood pressure thing, take a couple of large, slow breaths to calm yourself down.
I will try.
A lot of times it's anxiety about worrying about it.
100%. 100%. And this last time, and it's fine at home, and this last time, my nurse, who... One, I don't like change, as we all know, but like my nurse, I am deeply attached to my nurse, and she's been with us through the entire process with this doctor, with the fertility stuff and everything, and I am deeply attached to this nurse, who only just came back, like, probably 2 months ago, from her own maternity leave. Mm-hmm. This straps my blood pressure thing on Thursday or whatever, and then is like, oh, by the way, I'm quitting. And I'm like...
Seriously?
Yeah, you missed that, Cheney?
Yeah, you guys didn't tell me that.
Well, in April, my doctor kicked us all out because she wanted to spend time with her kids and her family after COVID. So I'm without a doctor right now.
Ed, are you back? Can you get a summon, please? I went to the wrong place.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ro, my eldest niece, who got pregnant at 38 after not thinking she'd ever get pregnant because of endometriosis, had the situation where when she was at the doctor, her blood pressure was in the 180s.
Yeah.
And at home, it was perfect.
That's about the. My mind was like 170 the first time she took it. She took it again a few minutes later, but it was still high. So that's good to know because that's 100% my problem.
What is endometriosis?
Endometriosis. It is
an inflammation of the lining of the uterus.
And sometimes the uterus lining grows where it's not supposed to and other things. Super painful, usually. Not fun, not good.
I think I heard about that on Sesame Street.
I highly doubt that. I know Chubby was back, Ed was back, Ella's back. I'm just going to do this again because I lost track.
Something that can help sometimes the blood pressure is having the doctor take it manually.
She did do that this time. She's like, the doctor's going to yell at me if I don't take it manually, so. It was a little bit better, but not much.
I tested high on the machines, and then the doctor went back and retested me manually, and it came back normal.
Interesting.
I always test high because I have Adderall, so I just tell them that I'm naturally high.
Okay, everybody's ready.
Yeah, man, I'm just high.
Talk
It's
about
cool.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You on
Are you always hungry also?
suppressors.
Can I get a res? No, wait.
We're not ready.
We're not ready. Just kidding.
5.
No.
I literally walked off the edge while I was telling that story.
Well, maybe if you weren't so high, Cass.
Exactly.
So I'm not the only one who goes off the edge then.
No.
Now I'm
good
ready.
company.
Okay. We are all ready to pay attention and be awesome.
Wait, you have to do both those?
Yes. Oh, thanks, Lena. 3 flask. Rebuff.
What if
I did
can
go
only be
attune
awesome?
my... Well, fine. I did finally attune my trinket, so hopefully that'll help some too. Didn't realize I hadn't done it.
I mean, to be fair, your side of that buff is much more than the pieces you get off other folks.
I'm gonna so we're just make sure we're all ready. Chubby, you ready? Alright.
I did the wrong one like a dummy.
That's alright.
Sorry about it.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Here we go.
Bomb incoming.
Mummies?
AOE incoming.
Potions. Knockback coming in.
Looking back.
Yellow star.
Watch your feet.
Breath soon. Disintegrates now.
Incoming. Bomb incoming.
Bombs. And again.
Defensive.
Breath
Breath
soon.
incoming.
Should be safe. Disintegrate. Watch your feet. Regroup. Best we can. We're kinda...
Torn
Stupid
force.
release.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Cass, Lenneth, Nalu, Withers, keep going.
I'll take care of that anyway.
Did. Cass and Nalu, and Wrath. There's one more after
Defensive.
this. Regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Just release. Okay, last disintegrate, but I think we're all clear. Watch your feet. Move up kind of middle ground. You can all get in the spuffy things.
Incoming.
Defensive.
Stack high.
A transition.
Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Group up. That's coming in.
Watch your step.
Blossoms.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Taunt boss.
Vayne has one.
Watch your feet.
Vayne has the other. Pyro is at Ornn. Wait till after tank.
Defensive.
Should be good. Breath soon.
Stack high. Breath incoming. Run out. Watch your step.
Several of us have high stacks.
Interrupt 1.
Interrupts. Yeah, basically everybody needs to go down, but maybe not all at once.
What?
Oh, Shaney's down.
Interrupt 2. Bomb incoming.
Interrupt.
I've not received any alerts, but okay.
Watch your feet.
Bombs coming in. Lenneth has one.
Breath incoming. Watch your
Breath.
I interrupted trying to rest.
Yeah, no, we had problems.
Watch your step.
Hey,
I think one of our bombs
really
didn't.
low, though.
Yeah. No, we did like 2% extra on phase 1, and we were already at the percent we were at when we transitioned last time, and we still had some time, so. We just had 2 bombs blow up on us, and that was not ideal. But hey, healers, you healed through that first one. I was impressed.
We did?
Yeah. One went off, we all got like 800 stacks, and our health was low, and you guys were like, ah! And then we were fine. And then we did it again.
That was me. I misjudged the time and came out
That's
too
right.
soon.
Oh, I've done that.
Also, I'm going to move my salvation to when Shadow was doing it, aka
Okay.
the first one. Because we really don't need it on the second one, and the first one will be a good time.
Okay. Refresh those lock rocks. Kelly, did you get the res?
Can we get a Jeeves, please?
You can get a pseudo Jeeves.
And food is up as well.
I mean, a hammer works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You got your buffs and stuff, so let's get to the designated area.
Gonna feel bad for Shadow and Sordo when we get this.
Right. We've got time though. The season's not over for quite a bit, so. Alright, ready to check. Boop, 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 boop.
Five, 4, 4, 3,
Here we go.
2, 2, 1, 1.
Bomb incoming.
Moving.
AOE incoming.
Again. Potions.
Knocking back.
Knock back. Yellow.
Taunt boss.
Disintegrate on row.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Left. Again.
Defensive. Breath incoming.
Breath. Disintegrates. Watch your feet. Regroup.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Breath incoming.
Breath, keep running. Leneth Killa. Pyro Wither's Wrath.
Defensive.
There's another one after this. Regroup. Regroup. Last disintegrate, but we're all good. Move up.
AOE
Defensive.
incoming.
Transition.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Breath. Ad's coming up.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Bomb incoming.
Bomb's coming in.
Taunt boss.
Wrath has one. Ben has the other. Duress on Ed. Purplish, so make sure you move
Defensive.
backwards towards purple. Okay, should be good. Some of you got high stacks from that, so I might need to clear.
incoming.
Breath.
Run out.
Adds up.
Watch your step.
Ella's
Blossoms.
the only one I would say you should clear.
Defensive.
New Duress. Wait for tank.
Run out. Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming, should be good. For Dispel. And bombs are in. Ben has one, second
Breath
one's landing.
incoming.
Breath coming in. Just gonna grab that other bomb. Kella has it.
Watch your step. Interrupt 1.
Finish off these ads.
Taunt boss.
Oops. Remember, we're gonna go to the yellow-orange side.
Phase 3. Watch your step.
Conga line. Starting on X-Ad. Moving forward. Stack up. On a boss face.
Interrupt 1.
Interrupts.
Taunt boss.
Stack.
Bomb incoming.
Interrupts. And Moon.
Watch your feet.
Vin has one. There's another one right up near the boss. Ready to hide?
Watch your step.
And Wrath has
4, 3,
hide, hide, hide.
1.
Defensive.
Infinite Duress is soon. I'm gonna wait till after the Ascension.
That was a lot of people that got whacked. You may all explode shortly.
Watch your feet. Teleport on you.
I
Watch
what?
your step.
Tank debuff.
Right.
Skull. Exad.
Oh!
Yep.
You
It was
are
like-
lying!
No, it was like 3 or 4
Coming.
people that got it, and one's enough to
Interact
drop
team.
everybody low, so...
Defensive.
Have its soulstone.
Okay, so stay dead.
What happened exactly?
Too many people got hit. Well, nobody other than the tank should get hit by the tank void slash thing, and lots of people did. So we all
Usually they die, though.
No, it's if you're up when it goes off, it does a crap ton of damage based on how much damage the person who has it took.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I have broken gear, so I just popped up a Jeeves.
There was a hammer up, but yeah.
I was gonna say there's a hammer up last pull, but we can always take another chance to repair.
What percent were we at when we transitioned, though? Like,
54, I think.
it's really good.
Yeah, I mean we want better, but that's not bad at all. I think 40% was where we died, which is about our best pull on phase 3. So.
I mean, I think we've gotten better, but we went to the second ascension for that, and that was only the first or whatever. Or like third, and that was the second.
So, when we get our second Infinite Duress in phase 3, that's about the time those of us who are not the tank should start moving towards the skull side of the boss. Tanks will try to take it to the middle / the blue square side. So that we have room to stack over on skull for the meteors. Missing L and Kella. Let us know when you're ready, Kella.
It just finished.
Okay.
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Here we go.
Bomb incoming.
To the right.
AOE incoming.
Potions. Knockback coming in.
Knocking back.
Yellow.
Taunt boss.
Try not to get hit by the poo. Disintegrate.
Breath
Breath.
incoming.
Regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Bomb.
Defensive. Breath incoming.
Breath. Disintegrates. Restack.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
New bombs.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Disintegrate.
Defensive.
There's one more. Regroup after. Lenneth Edwither. For the next one. Lenneth Edwithers. It's up in 3. Last disintegrate. Move up to the middle.
AOE incoming.
And defensive. Transition.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Stack.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Taunt boss.
Elle has a bomb. And Vin has a bomb. Dress on Pyro. Blue square side. Waiting for tank.
Defensive.
That should be good.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Stack.
Run out. Watch your step.
Blossom.
Taunt boss.
New duress. We're gonna wait.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in.
Watch your feet.
Should be good for the dispel. Yep.
Breath incoming.
Breath coming in. Restack. Vin has a bomb. There's one more somewhere.
It's by Yellowstone.
Oh shit. He told him
Watch
not,
your
so we can
step.
grab it. You blossom. Thanks, Ed.
Taunt
Clean up
boss.
these ads. Ed, you were too fast.
Stack high.
Transition.
Defensives.
Phase
Yep.
3.
Oh, I fell off.
And res cast in a second.
Watch
Or
your
Lenneth.
step.
Oh dear. X-ad. Boss butt. Interrupts.
Defensive.
Should be good for dispel. Stack. And barrage on Roach and Chubby.
Bomb
We have
incoming.
2 reses.
Flame and a healer. Or we'll just fall over and try that again. Yeah.
You know, I blame the bomb being so far away.
Yeah, that was weird. Must have just been that a person was far away.
Watch your
Yeah,
step.
it hit my feet, and I was going back for it, but I got knocked off the
Yep.
edge. When
Yeah, I saw that, Math. I almost grabbed you.
Like you almost hit the button in time where you thought, ah!
Well, it's confusing because all the dragons look the same. So the thought of which dragon is it is
That's
what
fair.
made Wrath die.
I just thought it was really funny because she's like, I thought about saving you, but then I was like, nah.
So what we've learned
Yeah,
is that with at
classes.
least one of the Drakthir, Cass is thinking, fuck that guy.
No, I think it was more of a, is that a healer response? But yeah, it's funny. Resing.
It won't let you resurrect somebody halfway through?
We only have a certain number of reses available,
Okay.
and so we usually want to save them for tanks and healers.
And when people are panicking at the start of phase
Yeah.
3, they kind of forget.
Yeah. However, I will say, I think we were at like, I went down, but we were at 54, like halfway through phase 2. So I think we were around 51, 50 when we transitioned to phase 3. So that was much better than, yeah. It all fell apart once we hit phase 3 that time. So we just gotta put it all together. Vin, did you get the res? And make sure everybody eats the food here.
Nope.
I feel like the rest of the healers would get really mad at that. As would we all exploded terribly.
I mean, I was gonna switch DPS when I still thought we had Shadow.
Yeah, silly Shadow.
We should be carrying a healer on our backs. That would take the problem out of the way.
That's what Surtur always says too.
I can switch Shadow and spam Flash Heal.
I imagine that's not going to go well.
Oh, come on.
Some of it is also just as the mechanics get easier for us, we take less incidental damage and less of us die, so it does get easier as we get better practice. Cheney L. Leneth Killa. Here we go.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
AOE incoming.
Again. Potions.
Knocking back.
Knockback. Yellow.
Taunt boss.
Disintegrate. On-row.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Left. Forward.
Defensive. Breath incoming.
Breath. Disintegrate. Regroup.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Keep going.
Disintegrate.
Defensive.
Watch feet. Next one is just Chubby, I think. Another bomb. Disintegrate. Last one. Just Chubby. Midway.
AOE
Defensive. Nicely done.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Frostbite. That's coming.
Watch your step.
Well, awesome.
Bomb incoming. Defensive.
Nalu and Wrath have bomb. Duress is soon. It's on Kess. Waiting for tank to blow up. Duress is at yellow. Don't get yourself killed.
Good.
Okay, dispel. Back we go. New breath soon.
Breath incoming.
Stackety stack.
Watch your step.
Blossom's coming in.
Defensive.
New duress. On Withers. Waiting for tank. There's a skull side, so just make sure you're near the center. Not gonna get thrown into stuff. Bombs coming in. That should be good.
Not in range.
Breath. Nalu has bomb, Pyro has bomb.
Watch your step.
New Blossom. Interrupts.
Taunt boss.
Murder, murder, murder.
Stack high.
Finish out those ads.
Teleport on you. Phase 3.
Yellow orange side.
Watch your step.
Conga line. Some of you have high stacks, so you're gonna want to go in quick. X ad. Coming in. Interrupts. Okay, dispel. Group back up. In the circle.
Bomb's coming.
Out you go. Interrupts.
Watch your feet.
Moon. Second bomb is still up.
Watch your step.
B circles.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
Duress is soon. We're waiting until after the ascension.
Teleport on you. Watch your step.
Skull side.
Run out.
And after this, as soon as the sways are down, we're going back to the center. Duress towards the edge, though. Should be good. And X. Stack. Potions are back up.
Until soonish.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs in.
Taunt boss.
Wrath has one. Still a bomb up. Nalu has the other. Raj on L and Kella. I'd assume.
Interrupt 4.
Safety
Watch
9.
your
5,
step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Interrupt 5.
Stack. Out you go. Duress is on Lenneth. He's at green, so position yourself
Bomb
accordingly.
incoming.
And go ahead. Regroup. Bombs are still up.
I got sent down.
Havain has one bomb. Lenneth has the other.
Watch your
Barrage
step.
on people. Ah! Xad is up. Let's regroup.
Frontal soon.
Interrupt 1. Defensive.
Interrupts. Stack, stack. Duress, I feel like we can just... After the black hole, maybe?
Interrupt 2.
Interrupts.
Taunt boss. Run out. Teleport on
That
you.
frontal comes so much faster than the other one. It's dumb.
I just wasn't even aware it was almost time.
Yeah, I processed the meows a little late.
Watch your
5,
step.
4, 3.
Probably I'll fall over
2,
here soon, so.
1.
But that was 34%! That was so much better! What I would like to see us tweak in Phase 3, because it will help, I think, with us feeling like we have space and not feeling so panicked, is on the second Void Bomb, which is substantially longer between the first and the second than you think it is If we can stack up near Skull so we can clear some of those meteors, then we can go back to Skull again with the next ascension and we won't feel quite so trapped in. We'll have a little bit more room.
Yes.
And then,
if we can also group up on row, Luke and Tonton, we can group them up bigger, like better, so we can explode
clear more. Yeah, so not for the yellow stuff very first one where we want them in the arc, but for the Skull one we can super stack. The other thing I was going to say in phase 2, and I know people are working on it, but I think we can do better, is with the infinite dress, the person has like a giant blue beam, so while I'm trying to call out approximately where they are, so you can adjust whatever, like sometimes we're getting thrown through the poo on the floor and running up with a lot of people with high stacks right at the transition, which is fine if you're going to use the transition to clear it. Going into phase 3 with 7-8 stacks is not fun. I think Brett this one out.
You know, what you said is exactly what I was thinking.
Great minds, Matt.
So we went almost 8 minutes that time.
Yeah?
You know, I don't know that he does. I think it's just survive. I don't actually know. It might be a soft enrage.
I think it's like a soft enrage. Because the more things that are down, the more damage one of the mechanics does, right? The pillars?
Right.
That's what the black hole is for, is to clear the pillars, so...
So that's what it is. So it's a soft one, technically. How long did the fight take us? Let me go back. I mean, that was only 7.5 minutes, really, almost 8 minutes, so... Only if the fight's gonna last another 2.5 minutes. Which I don't think it will.
Are people asking if we can double hero this boss?
We can see. I mean, I don't think that... I think if we're getting to a 10.5 minute fight, it is looking not so great, but...
I think that would be like 3 or 4 ascensions or whatever.
But... So... Okay, but question. So we've always heroed in phase 3 because that's what the guys, when I read them, said to do. But... Aren't we going to get more uptime from our DPS in phase 1 than we would in phase 3 anyway?
I would think so, given the amount of movement.
And if we're not, unless we're going to get him to 40 sooner than we want him to, because you go to phase 3 at 40% no matter what, which we're not really in danger of right now. So unless we get him to 40% sooner than we would otherwise, wouldn't it be better to use it in phase 1? I'm going to try it, see what happens.
I mean, it looks like we're starting to get there, because we're like... Actually, no, we're only getting down to like 54% without hero, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was like 50 that time, but yeah.
We can try it.
Unless we're hitting 40% in the middle of phase 2, I think it's worthwhile because we're going to get him closer to that 40% before the transition. Before we lose. Let's try it. See what happens. We can always change it back next full. Unless we kill it. In which case, we'll apologize to people.
Ending phase 2 early is not that big a deal.
True. Just know that people do it in phase 3. Anyway, I'm gonna focus.
5, 4,
Here we go.
No ads or something?
2,
Probably.
1.
Bomb incoming.
To the right.
AOE incoming.
Again. Potion?
Hero?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Knocking back.
Knock back. Having some lag issue.
Taunt boss.
Yellow. Disintegrate on rope.
Breath incoming.
Breath, watch out. And regroup.
Bomb incoming.
Left.
Defensive. Breath incoming.
Breath. Disintegrate soon. Disintegrate. Regroup.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Breath. Regroup. Disintegrate.
Defensive.
Should we group up back after? Again. Again. Kess, Lenneth, Nalu, Withers, Chubby, Pyro. This is the last one. Into mid-range.
What happens if you don't clear that?
Incoming.
You die.
A lot of damage.
You usually die.
At the change to phase 2?
Yeah. It puts like a 40-second stun on you. It's not that long. But a long stun and does crap ton of damage.
Stack high.
It's really impossible to keep you alive.
Stack high. Teleport on you.
Have you noticed during this first one it puts a bomb thing on people?
Yes, it
sometimes?
does.
Is it an actual bomb or is it just a grapple?
Yes. That's a bomb. And everybody. Why we all go down.
Okay.
Phase 2.
So if you got that, don't come out early.
Correct.
Breath incoming.
Adds up.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs.
Taunt boss. Watch your feet.
Ed and Vin. Dress on Kella. Wait for tank. Kella's at yellow. Should be good. Regroup.
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Run out.
Stack, stack.
Watch your step.
Blossom.
Defensive.
Group up. Rest is on row. I'm gonna go skull side after this. Just don't get yourselves killed.
Bomb incoming.
Should be good.
Watch your feet.
Regroup.
Breath incoming.
Bombs are up. One in the center. New ads. Bombs are picked up. Pyro and Vin.
Watch your step. Defensive. Stack high.
Transition soon.
Teleport on you. Run out. Phase 3.
Phase 3, finish off. Yellow orange side.
Watch your step.
Conga line. Forward. Okay, X-Ad. Wait for it. Dispel. Stack. Rush on Row and Lenneth.
Bomb incoming. Watch your feet.
Bombs up. One in the center. Interrupts.
Watch your step.
Hide.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Frontal
Interrupt 4. Defensive.
Potion should be back up. Wait for after the ascension. We're gonna head to Skull and Stack.
Teleport on you. Run out.
As soon as the swirlies go off, we're gonna move forward, and then a couple seconds after that, we'll dispel Pyro. It should be good. X-Ad.
Bomb incoming.
Void bombs.
Watch your feet.
Wrath has one. Second one's at his tail. Moon. And Lenneth has the other. Barrage on Chubby and Ed. I'd assume. Find your happy lines.
Watch your step. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna stack near Skull here after the hide. Clear as many of these as possible with the next Void Bomb. Nice. And get ready to get out. On me. Should be good to dispel.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs coming in. One's by blue.
Watch your feet.
Roach has. I haven't seen the other one.
It's over
Oh, by boss.
yellow.
Yep, thanks. Lenneth has it.
Frontal
Barrage on Pyro. Whether Skull
Frontal is
Sack
right
again.
after this.
Lenneth, you at 9?
He's going in. Burleys. Axad.
Frontal.
Interrupts.
Res to flame.
Regroup. Stack. Do it right after the black hole here. Yeah.
Interrupt.
Okay, dispel.
Frontal.
India's down. Oh.
Watch your
5,
step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ascension and A. The rest consumed.
We'd go to Skull. It's the place that's open.
Watch your step.
At 25% though, you've only like 5 of you, but like 25%, I'm like so excited! Like this, honestly, that was probably the pull that this has felt the most doable. Yeah. But, I want to say for the record, maybe not tonight, sadly, because we only have 2 minutes left on time, but
Bomb incoming.
I feel like we were, what, 1 to 2% ahead at the transition from phase 1 to 2, which I feel like Harrow should have, done more than that.
We lost 1 DPS, for example, though, before we went to phase 3.
I mean, that's true. That's true. We did. That is true, Lenneth. We do move a lot in that phase. Knowledge, you mean the first set too, or just the ones after that? First set too.
For the glory of the dragons.
Could do it a little more.
Yeah.
I don't know. We want to have it. The problem is because we don't. It depends on where the other stuff is. If we only have one in like one set, and that's where the next set of meteors go, where it's going to be really hard to get in them. But we could put them a little closer together.
Nice job,
Yeah.
team.
Super great progress tonight. I feel good about that. We will.
Was
I do
your
have.
good luck charm?
I think you were, Matt. I think raids for next week are posted, then I will try to update people on Monday when we have a plan about what the plan is.
Plans are good.
Plans are good. Super great job. And Mythic Plus is tomorrow, so sign up if you're interested. We'll make groups in the afternoon.
Yay.
I'm tentative still, because I don't know